Hello, sir.
Well, hello, Jim.
Who are you and what do you do?
Sure, that is a great question. William Tincup, at William Tincup on the Twitters. I am an HR consultant.
Ah, okay. Is it as glamorous and sexy as they make it seem on TV?
Absolutely not. Now, I work mostly with the vendor community, the software vendors in particular. I have 13 clients. I sit on 8 advisory boards and 1 board of directors.
Wow.
So the vendors are my clients, but my love, my heart is with the HR practitioner.
Okay, very cool. Now, I was fortunate enough to bump into you here at the Social Recruiting Strategies Conference here in Chicago, the Windy City, as they say. Now, I missed your presentation because I was actually in the air. I know you were talking about user adoption. Can you give me some highlights of what I missed?
Yeah, the thing is, it's a 3-act play. The first act is all about how we buy software today and the questions that we should ask in the sales process. The game in selecting software is a good game. We should pick the right software, but we should also care about what happens post-sale. How do we get people to actually use the software? The second act of the play is tips and tricks. It was 10 things that one can do to actually garner user adoption. And the third act was mostly if you have a contract and you hate it, what can you do to still get user adoption? That was a real short piece. Good presentation. I always want people to get 1 to 2 nuggets. That's all you can ask out of a presentation. If they can walk away with 1 to 2 things that are actionable, you've done your job.
Cool. Now, I did catch the latter part of your panel discussion with you and Craig and Sarah White and others. What were some of the things you took away from that?
That is a fantastic panel. I think that's a panel that we could do almost at any conference. Insofar as you basically put up as many kind of knowledgeable, bright people, folks that are extroverts, put them up on a panel, and then ask them to talk about tools, because the tools, the technology pieces are always changing. There are always new entrants to the market. There's established players that are coming out with new features, functionality. So on one layer, you talk about tools, like what are the cool things that you see people using? Secondly, it's tips and tricks. What do you see out there that's really working, and give people some advice and some takeaways there. And then thirdly, you highlight people that are doing it really well. So Waste Management's doing it really well. This is NPR doing it really well. Rackspace doing it really well. Zappos, Sodexo, etc. So you highlight the people that are really doing it well and why they're doing it well. And then you try to leave about 1/4 of the presentation open for Q&A. Because Q&A is where you get the good stuff. It's the unintended, where somebody asks the question that everyone is secretly wanting you to answer. And that was a great panel. But I think those types of panels should be pretty much at every conference we attend.
Very cool. Thank you for the formula for success and a successful conference. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.